I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a powerhouse comedian. He's an actor, a podcaster. You may know him from his appearances on Chappelle's Show. You can catch him on tour or on his podcast, The Donnell Rawlings Show. Give it up for Jamar Williams.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Tom told me to say that.
I was like, she wants all the smoke. I was like this. The funny thing about it, that's the second time that you had mistaken identity and you assumed that all black guys look alike. Because, am I right or am I wrong?
Is Jamar Williams a typical black person's name?
Jamar is definitely, that goes with Man, Ray, and all that. Jamal definitely is from some type of black descent, for sure.
It's like a Brad Smith for a white person.
Yeah, it's a Brad, it's a Todd, it's a Tom.
Chad.
It's Chad, all that.
Yeah.
But this is the second time you did that.
Well, I was told to do that the second time, actually. So blame it on Tom.
So the first time you did it, it was just out of pure instinct.
The first time I thought you were on the phone and you walked right by me. You were walking towards a wall talking to it.
Well, I guess maybe we have different ways of seeing things, but that's not what I saw. I saw you walk past me. I saw you walk past me and go straight to a black guy that looks like me. And this is what you said. Oh, my God. Ashley, Larry, I'm like so excited to have you on my show.
I never said
yes,
that.
You did.
I did not say that.
I said, hello. He's over here. You was like, oh, tomato. That's what you said.
My, how the story has changed.
In a matter of minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Thanks for having. You know why I'm here, right?
Tell me.
The white man.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you mean?
The white man suggested that I start going out to kind of like get a different fan base.
Uh-huh.
And it was like there's people out there, Donnell, away from the streets that could find you interesting, to be an interesting interview and be engaging. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you on so that I could engage with the streets more.
You need to be in the streets.
Yeah.
It seems like you've already been engaged with the streets.
I've been on the show. I'm like an alley cat.
Yeah.
So I like to peruse the streets. I guess that's not what people from the streets say. But
no, it's not. But you're getting close.
You know what I mean?
It was in some type of context, but you're getting close. I think the more we talk, the closer that you'll be able to identify with the streets.
Which streets are you from?
Well, damn, to be quite honest, I haven't been around streets in a long time. But if I was to associate, it would be the Brooklyn streets. You Brooklyn all day, every day. You heard?
Like the old school Brooklyn streets?
No, like Brownsville, never ran, never will. Do or die, Bed-Stuy. You heard? Fop, fop, fop. That's the type of streets I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say stuff like, you already know. You heard? And even if you didn't heard it or hear it, I have to end everything with you heard. Even though you know you heard it. But I got to remind you, have you heard it?
Yeah, heard.
Yeah, those are the streets that I represent.
Cool. I'm from Compton. My last name is Compton.
Is it? Just fucking with me. Why does everybody do this to me?
I mean, that gives me some street cred, right?
No, that you're from Compton?
No,
you get street cred. If you slept with two guys from Compton, then you would, oh my God, your street
I get a
cred,
lot more than street cred.
Your street cred. Oh, what?
You know what I mean?
I don't.
I don't even know what I mean.
No,
but I feel like...
No, I kind of know what you mean, but I want you to explain what you mean.
I would have gotten pregnant probably faster.
That's a good point.
You know?
Yep. And you would have had your son Jamal as a guest.
All kinds of shots getting fired down there.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. That's a good point. You made the right decision.
Yeah, I waited.
Yeah, you waited, and then you didn't engage in the streets. But you could always go back.
Yeah. I like to look from afar.
She's not going to get the full effect. You got to get closer.
I'm scared.
Be very scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you dating anybody?
I am in a situation where I don't know what the fuck I am.
Do you know what they call those?
Let me finish my sentence.
Heard.
Heard?
You heard?
No.
Do I say heard
Out
when
of
you
context,
finish?
seriously?
Oh, okay. I
Like,
was just trying to be
literally?
cool. I was just trying to be cool.
It was a failed attempt.
Okay.
But I appreciate the effort. It was horrible.
I'm understood.
All right?
Heard.
Stay in your...
Yes. No, not her. I didn't hear that.
Stay in your crudité cottage cheese lane.
Yep.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Let me stick with the lemon pepper.
Okay.
All right. But to answer your question, I'm in. You ever been in a relationship where you're not in a relationship and the person keep on breaking up with you while you're not in the relationship?
It's a situationship.
Well, I don't know what it is. That's what it is. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
It's like I think that I date her when I want to. She dates me when I want to. But it's very interesting. I don't know if that's called a toxic relationship, but whatever it is, it's I don't know what it is.
How long have you been in this situationship?
4 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's also called a relationship.
Black man? You about to say black guy?
No.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say relationship.
No, not that. You're right. That's what I call. But the status right now is very, very up in the air. Mm-hmm. It's like flip a coin. Do I feel good this weekend or not?
Is she hot?
She's hot. Yeah.
You know, that's like, it's a hook. It's a hook seal.
Yeah, but I think that
Is she funny?
she's funny. But I just think that I think I need counseling and therapy.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many kids do you guys have?
We don't have any. That's no. This is very for the streets.
Well, you're from the streets, so I'm asking you street-like questions.
We don't. I have a baby. I don't want to say
You
this.
do?
Mama, but no, I don't like to use
Oh.
it. I have
A baby mama.
a mother, the mother of my child.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
How old is your child?
9 years old.
Cute.
And a lot of people think that that's the age that he could be my grandson. But yeah, I started late in life, and I have a beautiful son named Austin, 9 years old, and he's my everything.
Does he ever travel with you?
All the time.
Where does he like to go the most?
Where they have room service.
God, I like Austin.
Yeah, he goes into a hotel. He said, "Dad, I love the smell of a hotel."
Okay.
And I was like, you wouldn't say that if you knew how the hotel smelled that Diddy ran down the hall. It would be different.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like the smell of that hotel. That has a baby oil fragrance to it. Mm-hmm. But
It's like a slip and slide waiting to happen.
No, not waiting to happen, going to happen. Mm-hmm. And he likes ordering chicken fingers with Shirley Temples with extra cherries. And he loves the road life. He loves being in the green room. And sometimes he goes on stage with me and he destroys. And he's been doing that since he was 3 years old. He had no jokes. He just had noises. He would just go up there and go, ah, and they'd be like, oh, shit, give him a TV show. Give him a TV show. Then I had to follow the cuteness of a kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in this situationship that you're in, what does a breakup look like?
It's broke up.
What?
It's not happening now. I'm on that.
Oh, y'all are broken up right now.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where, we're not together, but it's whole transition from going from, okay, this isn't working up, to like, okay, it's finally over. Okay, no, this time, okay, to when you start to feel comfortable, like this is not going to be that situation and I'm moving on. And that's where I'm at now.
So you're single.
Yeah.
Where do you meet girls?
I don't meet girls.
Where do you meet guys?
That's disrespectful. And the streets would not have that. You heard?
Heard.
Yeah. And it's so comfortable for white people to say that. Oh, okay. Here's the other option. No, from the streets, we don't give ourselves the option. But some people give themselves the option on a DL. But the reason why I say I don't meet girls, because I don't have a need to aggressively pursue a relationship or anything.
So you're not on a dating app?
I'm not on. I don't even know. I'm old. Last dating app I remember was Tinder.
Oh.
And I think all the people that do Tinder have grandkids now. But tell me, what are the hot apps?
Well, someone like you would probably be on.
So first off, like you, black person, or just curious?
It's not all because you're black.
No, I'm going. That's my
The
favorite.
streets questions.
I'm race baiting you.
Do you want me?
I'm race baiting you.
Okay.
All right. So what do you mean, people like you? That sounds like you guys.
Okay, I was gonna say celebrity types.
The neck roll does not make you more urban.
Well, I don't know what to do. Do I need to hold a vanilla ice cream cone?
As long as you didn't say watermelon ice cream cone,
No.
we are a good place.
Like Raya. So Raya's for
No,
like.
when you say people like yourself, are you meaning African American Or are you meaning
I literally was talking
celebrity?
about celebrity.
Okay, like myself. Okay.
People like you who have a following, who are
Right.
successful, who are in the public eye, who not everything's just because you're black.
Right.
If you people like you would be on Raya, which is a celebrity dating app where you can meet other people that are in the public eye.
And other people that like well done steak, is that what you're trying to say? Are you saying I can meet more people to go to the sushi bar and order the California rolls?
Maybe like Tinder. Just stick to Tinder.
Tinder is prune juice level now.
Tinder's old school.
So Vire, how can you, I understand, but it doesn't seem like that's honest because you're a celebrity, but you still are being like, people don't really get to know you. Like, I don't understand the Vire thing. So if you're a celebrity, I'm a celebrity, we shouldn't need help getting dates. And I think once you go to an app.
Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this shit out. Hey, yo,
This
I'm a
man,
actor.
white man tricked me.
I'm a writer.
White woman, I would trust you, white
a
woman.
producer, you know what
I'm
I'm
going
saying?
back
I
to
DJ,
black
I
chicks.
dance and
I'm
shit
going
like
back
that.
Where
to
can
black
people
chicks.
find you?
Oh
Shout
my
that.
God.
Check me out.
Oh my God. You
DJBnice.com.
DJ Be Nice.
you know how long I've been trying to have an interaction with this guy, and then he just bum rushed the joint? That's not fair.
Hey, man,
That's not fair. What?
I'm here to contribute. I just wanted to.
I didn't want you to contribute, Tom.
wanted to contribute.
I already spoke my piece with you,
I'm
bro.
trying to lift up black.
I don't care about you. It's too late, man. Election is a couple days away. Whatever you want to do, if you didn't do it now, it's too late. Whoever wins made the best worst person win.
Hey, as I gotta just give you props. It's one of the.
You don't even talk like this, Tom.
Hey, yo, check this
When the
shit out.
fuck have you said props or YMH? You don't even say this
Let me give
shit.
props to my man real quick.
Pandering.
This is the only black man that has.
The only black man that you know.
that stood up for Donald Trump and has been.
I never stood up for Donald Trump.
He's been in the
Make
never-
America great again.
I never stood up.
raising money for Donald Trump.
Good for you.
I never stood up.
Good for you, man.
No,
Hey.
this is what I said about Donald Trump.
Yo, Matt Love.
Oh, no. This is what I said. That's not what I said, Tom. I did not say I stood up for Donald Trump. I said,
And we appreciate you, Matt.
oh,
You know he did that because you're black, right?
of course he did. I did. No, this is. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. This is what I said. I never tried to raise money for Donald Trump's campaign. What I did say is, as a veteran and as a small business, I understand how some people could want him to win because of the policies and things that he's put in place to support those two things.
Oh, excuse me.
That's what I said.
So what is something that someone can do to get in your pants immediately?
Okay, what time of day is this?
Where
Daytime Donnell different from 2:30 in the morning.
is there a difference?
Yeah, 2:30, almost anything. Hey,
Okay.
I loved you on the Chappelle show. Take this dick, bitch. It could happen. It could be happening. That time of night, I don't care about your zodiac sign. I don't care about what you plan on being in life. I don't give a fuck following your dreams, your passions. It's like strike time that time.
Right.
But I'm telling you, the quickest way to get into my pants is to be interesting.
That's hard.
That's what I'm trying to get hard.
Right.
But the way I do that, it's not like, oh, I was being funny about the groupie shit, but just being an interesting person.
Yeah.
I find that to be one of the sexiest traits a woman can have. Just be interesting and be able to have an engaging, fun conversation. That's it.
How do you get?
Some big ass tits would do it.
Yeah.
Some big tits would do it.
That's pretty interesting.
A white chick with
Real or fake, does it matter?
Lemon Lulu yoga pants could do it.
Lululemon. Not that I'm trying to correct you.
But you knew what I meant.
I did.
So you found the perfect time to correct a black man.
I just didn't know you were dyslexic, but that's okay. We're here to find out more about you. You know?
3 shots of tequila.
Great way to start.
It could pop off, but it all depends on the mood. But I'm not for the streets like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once a Tinder, no mo.
Tinder, All the Tinder profile names start off with Auntie. It's like Auntie Gina, Auntie Carol. It's like Auntie.
Aunt Jemima.
You-
I know. It's sweet.
Is that your
So
favorite
sweet.
pancake brand?
Yeah. Yeah. Duh. What other syrup do you use? For real.
The juices of a white woman.
God, that just ruined
That's
pancakes.
called flip. If you don't have to eat them, you ask me what I like.
Oh, that's true. This is more about you than me.
Yeah. And I know you're going to flip that on me because it is about you. It's your show.
So you go for the boobs and not the butt?
I've never been like, and that's, I've never been like a big booty guy.
That's not very black of you.
And that's why I've struggled with jungle fever for some years. You know what I'm saying? And then, and those white chicks usually with them big Paducah dunks, they usually go for basketball players stuff. I like it like kind of like slim physique. I call it a slick figure. Slim and thug.
Do you
Slim and thick combination.
slim fit?
Yes, slim and thick. Nice
Oh,
thighs.
slim thick.
Yes, slim and thick combination at the same time.
That's a hard physique to accomplish.
It's out there. It's a special one, but it's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
I don't. And back in the day, it was Angelina Jolie for some reason.
She's hot.
Yeah, she was hot. I wanted to take her down. But other than that, do you understand that language?
Yeah, I get that one.
Yeah, I wanted to take her down, but yeah, her Salma Hayek for some reason.
Oh, she's hot too.
Yep.
You've got great taste.
Fuck, I need to. Yeah,
Do you like going on fancy dates?
I like a combination of both. I like somebody that could appreciate a simple picnic, and that's what I used to do when I was broke because I had to be creative when I really couldn't pay to do the pricey things. But like a combination of both. I like someone that could appreciate a very, very simple date and be grateful of a very, 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 very nice date. So it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
You can't have a chick that just wants chicken fingers all the time, and then you want a chick that wants some truffle mashed potatoes with some pan-seared scallops with a garlic aioli sauce.
That sounds great.
Yeah, you get the best blowjob off of that dinner.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
With the dirty martini.
Yep, that's the one. You don't get that off of Big Macs and Whoppers. Dirty martini.
Yeah.
And any woman that orders a dirty martini, then they look and say, extra olives.
Filthy.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yep, any orifice could get it.
Yes. I'm going to do my tasting menu with you.
Okay.
So this is a this or that kind of questionnaire. Yeah. First thing that comes to your mind.
Where's your security?
Right now?
Yeah, how could Tom just bust in here doing my show? I'm not my show, but your show.
Yeah. He's just...
And you know what? You were behind it too. And this is the problem that black men have with white women sometimes. When
I
y'all
did get very excited when he came in the room. Did you
I
see
didn't
me
call
light
it-
up?
I don't call it excitement. I was like this. Yeah, we got him now. You just Eved me. I was Adam. You just Eved me.
Yeah.
I bit the fucking apple.
He's got great energy.
Fuck his energy. That was disrespectful.
Didn't you bomb his show?
That's a different situation.
Oh,
Totally different. It has nothing to do with this.
got it.
What was your tasting menu again?
This or that?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
First thing that comes to mind.
Oh shit! I thought that was Tom again. I'm nervous now.
Now you're on edge.
Yep, but I'm okay.
That's good. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean?
You heard?
Heard? Do you like a girl's hair up or down?
I like to start with it up and do that dramatic pull off the hair tie and throw it in your face. And then that's uncomfortable. Grab it and tie it up again. So I could enjoy both of them.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then if you could really make it more intense, if you put the school teacher glasses on and you do that whole transition to like, hi, into the naughty bitch. That's what I like, yeah.
Like lace and then
Lace.
leather.
Yep, and then you could tell a woman that's about that fellatio life by how many hair ties. And I know some people probably watching your show right now trying to throw them out the window. If you got like 3 hair ties, that head game is fire. Fire is a word we use in the street when we describe someone that has immaculate skills at fellatio.
I use the fire emoji a lot.
Okay.
What's your favorite car?
It's an old school car, and it was a thing because it was a pussy getter back in the day, a 280ZX. That was my favorite car. I know it's old school as shit, Datsun 280Z, but when I was growing up, it was the one that got the girls.
Yeah?
Yeah. But then I've had a couple of Mercedes, so I like Mercedes also.
That's a nice car too.
Yeah. And then the country, I do a Bronco because that's what the, let's just say that's what the Midwesterners like, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Right.
Bronco is also very Texas.
It is. It's very OJ too. I'm pretty sure that was going to be the next thing you said. You had white Bronco written all over your face. So your boy was in a Bronco, Donnell.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
I like O.J. Simpson in The Naked Gun. Have you seen that?
No, because white people cut him out of all of it because they were pissed.
What?
The Naked Gun, if you notice, if you try to watch it right now, O.J. Simpson is edited out of the whole series. And that was because they were upset that O.J., a guilty man, was found, an innocent man was found.
When did they cut him out? Because I just watched The Naked Gun like less than a year ago and he was in there.
Well, the cut that I have is in the streets. It doesn't have O.J. in there.
Oh, that's just bootleg. You just got a not whole version.
Who sold me the bootleg?
The streets. Okay. A 9-year-old with a CD that made you think it was a rap CD and was asking for a donation.
And you
gave him $2 and you got a bootleg Naked Gun vid.
I did, and I've given those kids hundreds of dollars just for chocolate bars and stuff. So I have sympathy for the streets.
Do you have sympathy for Girl Scouts cookies?
Yes. I was about to say something that definitely would have got me killed. I was smart enough to keep that on the inside. Yes. I love Girl Scout cookies.
Man, I go hard on those.
I like the peanut butter ones, and then there's one like a chocolate and some type of cookie on the inside.
It's like a mint. It's called a Thin Mint.
Yeah, it's a Thin Mint.
Those will fuck me up.
I have a lot of friends, so every year I buy like 50 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Then I have to give them back to the people that I bought them from because I don't need them all.
It's very generous.
I'm a nice guy.
That's one way to get in my pants immediately. Show up with a box of Thin Mints and be like, I made a donation today.
To Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's cute. Okay. Back to you. Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Thin crust.
Mixed match socks or matching?
Right now I have my socks. It's so funny you said that. But matching socks. But sometimes I'll do a mixed match. Mixed match. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your favorite position?
It's a combination of missionary and doggy. Basically, you put them up, you lift one leg over it, and then you hit it like pow, pow. But the way you hit it in a way where like your stroke going down, it goes over the clitoris, which gives them a sensation going in and out. And then when you come out of it, you make sure the base of your penis slides up her clit again to get the double effect. Like she might start like, damn, that was nice. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. I call it the push-up stroke. Yeah.
The push-up stroke.
Yep.
Okay.
And then right when you get them to the point where they're talking, you want them to talk, say something. But here's the part when it gets really, as soon as they say something, you tell them to shut the fuck up, right? You tell them you want to say something. What you want? Shut the fuck up. And you have to do your lips like this. That's more intense.
You have to get mean.
Yeah, not mean. It's just intense. Like I'm here to do business.
Yeah.
You heard?
Heard.
Yes. You would be heard. It would be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
What is the oldest thing in your refrigerator?
It probably would have to be some cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese always wins.
I know, but I travel so much. I don't really keep a lot of stuff in my refrigerator because I'm traveling so much. Yeah, but that would probably be the oldest thing in my fridge.
Have you ever heard of a strawberry shortcake?
Is it some type of sexual act?
Yeah.
I don't know anything. White people are really good at this. I just learned what the Eiffel Tower was like a year ago.
Oh, that's basic.
What?
The Eiffel Tower?
That's basic?
I mean, everybody knows about the Eiffel Tower.
Well, white people have some friends. I don't even know who I could call. But like, we about to tower this bitch.
A strawberry shortcake is when a girl is on her knees and she gives you a blowjob and then you come on her face and you punch her in the nose so she bleeds.
You know what? I feel like this is a setup for the government. I like everything into the violent act. You know, I was down with everything but the punch in the face.
Yeah, but that's called
Do
a
you know-
strawberry shortcake.
Do you know what Superman that hoe is?
Other than what Soulja Boy did,
What he did, skeet on the chick's back, put a
went-
blanket over it. No.
let me see that Soulja
No,
Boy.
there is a dance with it, but the act of it is like skeeting on a woman's back, and then you put a blanket or something on it, and it looks like she's like she's Superman, like she's flying away. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who has enough that much cum where they could just make a fucking adhesive for fucking sheets.
That's a lot of cum.
That's elephant cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really held out for that one.
Yep. Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. I would never do that one. I like my nose. There are some things in life that are okay to be a total crapshoot, like trying a new type of milk in your coffee. But finding the right doctor shouldn't be a total crapshoot. And with ZocDoc, it's not, because you've got more options than you know. ZocDoc is a free app and a website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty. From mental health to dental health, eye care to skin care, and much more. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. ZocDoc is so easy to use. Anytime I'm looking for a new in-network doctor, I love to use ZocDoc. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/date to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/date. ZocDoc.com/date.
Need a break from the crowded stores and endless gift lists? Restore your zen and embrace the natural power of cannabis this holiday season with Vaya. Vaya is well renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies and vapes, THC in flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part? Vaya legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. My producers love Vaya. They always speak so highly of how Vaya's products help them unwind after a long day working at YMH. I can't wait to try Vaya once I pop this little baby out of me. This holiday season, gift yourself with some peace of mind. If you're 21 and older, check out the link to Vaya in our description and use the code DATE to receive 15% off. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Vaya.
Do you give a girl flowers on the first date ever?
No.
When
That's corny. Flowers are only for apologizing. Yeah, nobody give oh, I'm fucked up. Here go the flowers. You don't do flowers on the first date.
Yeah.
No, that's corny.
Okay. Do you like karaoke?
I love karaoke. Something's got a hold on me lately, and I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? It's taking its toll on me. Trying my best to keep from ripping the skins off my bone. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me?
That was really nice.
Something's got a hold on. That is my go-to.
We're going to have to cut all that out.
Why? If I sing it?
No,
Why?
it's copywritten.
Even if I sing it?
Maybe not.
Okay, here's another edit.
Wait,
Here's another edit.
can you sing Georgia?
No, here's another edit. Something got a hold of me lately. Oh, I love that song.
Georgia?
No, I can't sing that song.
Oh, I'm really pushing for
I got
Georgia.
a song that since we're sharing songs, you know French Montana?
No.
He's a rapper, right?
Oh, okay.
He kind of disappeared after these allegations of Diddy stuff. But
Makes
he had
sense.
a very popular song. He's a multi-platinum artist. It's called Ain't Worried About Nothing, right? Do you mind singing along?
I don't know the song, but I'll be your backup singer.
Okay, you just, this is the first, no. Slow it down. A little bit more, slower. Now here's how the song goes. This is the first verse. Come on, you doing a great job.
was I
You
really?
heard?
Okay.
Do it, ready? Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. No, I thought you were a lyricist. Listen, repeat after me.
No!
Nigga ain't worried about nothing. That's okay. You want to hear the second verse? Nigga ain't worried about nothing. You want to hear the third verse? Nigga ain't worried about nothing.
Wow.
It's an easy song to remember.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like a black person song,
Oh, you people.
right?
Yep.
Can't be a white person song.
I'm sure it is.
Do you like goldfish or Cheez-Its?
I like Goldfish
Me too.
because that was like a premiere. Because when I was growing up, my mom didn't have money for any kind of extra snacks and stuff. But I knew when it was like a good week or a good month because the Pepperidge Farm Goldfish, I was like, oh, we are living. We had the Goldfish. That was a big deal for me. So that would be my favorite.
You're the first person to pick goldfish besides me.
I'm built different.
I just want you to know we have that in common.
Yes.
That's called chemistry.
Twin flaming is a term that I heard people use a lot.
That's like a very granola term.
But twin flaming is when two people that you wouldn't pair together have a very strong connection.
This is the whitest thing you've said so far.
I have more.
Tell me,
Granola.
like, are you into astrology?
When it fares for me getting pussy, yes.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius. What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh my God, we get along.
I know.
That's how I use zodiacs.
It works.
Yes.
What's your numerology?
Numbers? Mm-hmm. What would that be? How would you just explain it?
You get your birthday, so it's like I think it's the year, month, and day that you were born, plus the time, like minus some other
Too
stuff.
much math. I don't
It's
know
a lot
that.
of math.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I usually do it on a calculator.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Let's see. I'm only going to ask you a few more, and then I'm going to get back to my other questions. Oh, since you're into karaoke and stuff,
Stuff could be very.
I forgot the song.
Stuff could mean a lot of things.
I
The
forgot
world we're
the
living
song.
in now, stuff. You can't say you could be in stuff. Then the next thing you know, Donnell's been accused of a lot of stuff. He's in Rikers Island. So
What
we
was
gotta
the
be
second
specific.
song you sang that had the same verse over and over?
French Montana, ain't worried about nothing.
Ain't worried about nothing. That was the stuff part.
Yeah.
What's the best music to have sex to?
This is going to be a tough one and people don't want to hear it. But I would say anything R. Kelly from the 90s. Oh. Yeah, anything that. That's when you can, and when we say in the streets, that's when you can really break her back and put your foot in it. There's another term they use too, and beat it down. Now that sounds violent, close to what you were talking about. But anything R. Kelly, you can break her off. Oh, blow her back out too.
That's a term.
Yeah, some people love getting their back blown out. But the music that goes well with that would be anything R. Kelly.
Yeah, he does have such a nice voice.
Back blowing music. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great choice.
R. Kelly?
Yeah. Weird, but great.
It's not weird. You got to block out the allegations.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Maybe the 3 shots of tequila helps with that.
All the time.
Yeah.
3 shots of tequila, my mind's telling me nope. For copyright reasons, I will not continue that.
That's okay. How far into a relationship until you say I love you?
Well, it depends on her experience with the hawk too. Oh. Yeah. You can get love out of me with a good hawk too instantly. And if I'm not really in love, I'm going to be in love.
But would you say I love you?
With my eyes closed, yeah.
But then how do you backtrack that when you didn't really mean it?
I'm just trying to skeet.
Right.
I made tomato, you know.
Yeah.
at this
Whatever.
point. I don't know what the right time is. I don't think there's any timeline. Oh, I can't feel that way until 6 months or a year. It depends on what that person means to you, how you feel about them in that moment. You know, that's my answer, and I'm sticking with it.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
I've been in situations where I'm like, God damn, oh shit, I love you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that.
What is the
And
sweetest?
then sometimes I'm like, God damn, yes, I love you.
Yeah, that one doesn't work so much.
When you're mad at a bitch, I mean a queen,
You can say bitch.
the streets don't like we say that.
I feel like when guys say queen, they're gay. Yes, queen.
So you're trying to say 98% of the black male population is gay?
Can you say it in a straight way and make me feel like you're a straight guy saying queen?
So, did you have a chance to check out Queen Elizabeth's funeral proceedings?
That was very straight.
See, so it didn't sound gay.
But if you were going to call me a queen,
You would probably wouldn't be. This is gonna be a tough one, right? But I probably wouldn't be looking at your face when I wanted you to say it. Turn around, Queen. Back shot.
someone cue the R. Kelly.
Yeah, my mind's telling me. Yep, but you can be called a queen.
Okay. What is the sweetest thing you've... This is my dessert question. What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for someone? Could be a guy, could be a girl. Just in general, the sweetest
First
thing.
off, I would like to have one option. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean by that, right?
No.
What is the question? What is the sweetest thing you ever done for a girl?
Oh, okay.
I've done a lot of sweet things for women, different times in my life. I don't know which one. I want to say, this is tough. I thought this was a very elaborate vacation. I took a woman to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Right, first class flight, 5-star hotel, and we had a good time. I'm proud of that, but I also read the definition of sex trafficking. And it says to take a woman across state lines or international lines with the intent to have sexual intercourse with them. So I think I did something that was against the law, breaking the law.
Then I have been very sex trafficked as well.
Trafficking is the shit.
I mean,
Yo, you know it's got non-trafficking and trafficking bitches, right? Let me tell you something. The bitches that don't ever get trafficked, they are so mad.
yeah. You know, I was mad when I didn't get a Me Too story. Like, everyone had these Me Too stories except for me. And I was like, how come no one tried to Me Too me?
And you know what? I don't know if this makes you feel better, but you're very Me Tooable.
But I just always said yes.
That's called easy.
I know.
You easy? Me too.
But I realized I never got Me Too'd.
You were easy? Me too. You were hanging around the wrong group of people.
I know. And it wasn't even on the streets.
You heard?
Heard.
Yeah. Now that I feel like this bad,
It's hard.
I probably would have Me Too'd you.
Oh, no.
With that hair tie, you would have got it.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that at least now I have some potential.
Yeah, but you don't want that life anymore.
No.
I know. It's good to think about it, though. Make it one of your porn hub searches.
Porn is banned in Texas.
You know, it's so funny. This is the craziest thing about me. I knew that. Yo, Yo, the funniest shit. I remember the year they implemented that. I was told my manager, fuck Texas. I'm never going back to Texas. I felt like somebody was spying on me. And you know how much pressure it is if you want to click it or not? You like this, oh, they already know enough about me, but they're going to know too much about me right now. The fact that I knew that to be truth is fucking horrible. I'm a horrible motherfucker with horrible thoughts.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
It was the truth, though.
Yeah.
I was just one night. I don't know how I got on that page.
Yeah, just your finger slipped.
It felt like it felt like my phone actually had an eyeball.
Like it's watching
Yeah,
you.
like, yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, this not 2 years ago, Donnell. We got rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on my show. We're gonna end on the highest note.
You don't think we had higher notes?
That was for sure one of my faves.
I really enjoyed myself. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, oh, this that kind of borderline freaky, cool show where you get to open up. But it's different for me because my favorite, and I'm going through it. My favorite album right now is by Teddy Swims.
I love Teddy Swims.
Teddy Swims. And the reason why I think his life parallels so much with my life right now, that album called I've Tried Everything But Therapy, that is my life. I've tried everything but therapy.
I just discovered Teddy Swims.
And it's like, it's the ultimate, not breakup, it's the ultimate album when you're going through transition in your life, you know, because that, like, he pours his heart and soul. You can tell when the album came out, everything and every song he was going through it in some capacity. And as much as he was going through it and he was having mental issues with it and all this type of stuff, and we all do that on a breakup, but at some point he got his mojo, he felt good. And like The Door, the next song, this not the hit song, comes after you sees how it comes into a complete circle.
Yeah.
I love his stuff.
You
and
know,
a lot of people don't even know he's white.
Really?
Black people don't know. He's like the male version of Tina Marie. I don't know if you know Tina Marie. Tina Marie was a very, very popular singer in the 70s. She teamed up with Rick James, and I think Rick James hit her with the strawberry shortcake.
Dang.
Pretty sure of it.
Good for him.
When she first came out, she was so soulful that they didn't want black people to know that she was a white chick. So they didn't put her face on the album because they was like, oh, maybe that'll. And this was the height of probably some racial stuff that they were like, oh, we ain't fucking with that white girl. But she was dope. And his story reminds me of that because his voice is magnetic and powerful. But now I want the world to know that Teddy Swims is white.
You know why else this episode was really special? You're the first person to share it with Tom Segura.
Share what?
The episode.
What do you mean?
He's never come in and bombed an episode before.
You know why?
You're black?
I noticed when people like you're race baiting, 100%. Black people are mad at Tom. So he's on a mission. He's about to do the Breakfast Club. He's about to do million dollars worth of game, all the black stuff. But I was excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my personal life.
Yeah. Feel free to come back on and share with me when you figure it out.
I will. You'll be in a different state then.
That's okay. I'll be thinner.
Don't threaten me with. Let me stop. Let me stop. But thank you.
Where can people find you?
At a bar looking for 3 shots of tequila. No, you can find me, and I'm doing. They call it a podcast run. I'm excited. I have this podcast called the Donnell Rawlings Show. I started it maybe 2 years ago. No, maybe 4 years ago. And I was really aggressive about it during the pandemic because, you know, at that time, nobody was doing anything. But nobody was making money either, unless you're one of the big boys in the podcast world. So I was really committed to it. And then when the world opened back up and I started touring more, I wasn't as passionate about the podcast. I was like, I don't really have time for it because it didn't make sense. The time I wasn't looking at the future. The time I was invested with it, it wasn't turning to money. So I said, I'm going to focus on my stand-up. Then I see all these other podcasts, these people doing their thing. And I was like, it's a great platform for me to be unfiltered, unedited, So I revamped the podcast. I started it back up about 4 months ago. It's called the Donnell Rawlings Show on YouTube, all podcast platforms. And I consider it not just a podcast. This is what I say. It's a reality show about a podcast. And I think the characters that surround me are as interesting as the guests that I have on my show.
Oh, that sounds fun to listen to.
We've had guests like Dr. Umar. Do you know who Dr. Umar is?
No.
Dr. Umar is a black psychologist, and he's adamant, and he has a very strong disdain about interracial dating. And this is what he called it. You know what bunny hopping is?
No.
Okay, bunny hopping is when a black guy dates a white woman. He's hopping on the bunnies. And even if you hop on one bunny for the rest of your life, they call you a bunny hopper.
Is that bad?
It all depends on who you ask. I've been hopping for years. I'm a hip hopper.
Yeah.
And then the other side, and I think bunny hopping is cool.
Yeah.
Then they got this other one. I don't know if you know this. It's called swirl in the milk. You know what that is?
I could guess.
I want to hear it.
It's when a black person and a white person.
No, that's jungle fever.
Oh.
Slow down. Okay.
The swirl.
I'll just make it simple for you. Bunny hopping is when black dudes like to fuck white girls.
Okay.
All right. And then swirling in the milk is when black chicks like to fuck with white guys.
Uh-huh.
Which I think is totally disgusting.
Really?
We should have none of that.
Only the black guys can get the white girls.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's weird when a black woman goes for a white guy.
Yeah, they call it swirling in the milk. That's what they call it.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, this has been really fun.
Have you... I think your face just answered that question.
I just like to mess with you.
Yeah, I know. You're doing a great job. Yeah, you say, what do you like in women? Interesting conversations like this. This is how it goes down. This is how it starts off. Oh my God, he's so cute and interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
This is almost like me being on stage and I'm looking for that big laugh at the end and it's like.
I told you we already hit the high point.
Okay.
So, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of First Date. We'll see you
What
next
are those numbers for? Is that a 6'9" or a 96?
It is. It's a 69.
Okay. Now, if you were hit me with Donnell in numbers, I would be into those numbers.
Yeah.
6'9".
Okay.
Yes.
Donnell, come back on my show for a second date anytime.
I will, and please have some better headphones when I come back next time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Guys, thank you so much. See you later.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a motivational speaker. He's a skateboarder. He's an author. You may know him from Jackass, but he's currently striving to help millions of people who struggle with addiction and recovery. Give it up for Brandon Novak.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you for coming on my show.
I know we intended to do this before and I had to back out like last second, so I apologize for that.
It's okay. Most people have second thoughts about me.
I would never. I just didn't know enough about you to like fucking call it off yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes.
That's fair.
The night is young.
But you have a lot of tattoos. I dig that.
I do. I have them. I hate getting them. I can't stand them.
I don't believe you.
I really, some people do it like a lot of chicks. I find it like, oh, I don't mind it. I find it very like relaxing and therapeutic. I fucking hate every second of it.
Why do you get them?
Well, because I like the after effects.
Yeah.
I like the look of. But now,
Tattoos.
now I got put on with this like numbing cream that I use, and that I will not get tattooed without it now.
Really?
People are like, oh, you're a fucking pussy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am. I absolutely am. I'm a fan of working smarter, not harder these days.
Yeah. Do you have any that you regret?
No, my worst ones are my best ones.
What do you mean?
I could show you a couple, but you'd really probably look at me really differently.
That's okay. Show me one.
So, okay. To set the premise of this for it to maybe make sense to you and maybe as a stretch, we have been sniffing coke for like 5 or 6 days straight, right? So like no sleep at all. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and me and my buddy Bam are shooting a game of pool. He wins the game of pool because I win the game of pool, right? I win the game of pool. We then go into a room, lay on a bed. He puts a pillow over my head, pulls a laptop out, jerks off, and comes onto my arm, which is this right here. And we have a tattoo artist there with us who's also partying. So he then traces the cum around my, where it lands, and then goes over and puts the cum in me. So essentially I've been came in by a man and I've never even been fucked by a man.
Yeah.
So it's all so wrong that it's just fucking right.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like that's going to make Jason Ellis very jealous.
Yeah, he's that's my guy. He's a good friend of him and I are friends.
Does he know about that tattoo?
No, I don't think. No.
I'm going to DM this part to him and be like, I
he's-
can't believe with all your tattoos, you haven't done this.
Yeah, he would, I'm sure, if the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
That
I'm
man's
sure it
a
has
legend.
actually presented itself.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah.
That's cool. Are you? Do you have them on your chest and are you like your legs and everything?
No,
are you like fully?
my legs aren't like covered. There's sporadic spots. My chest, I'm actually, after I got sober, I kind of started to like, I don't know, I got tired of looking at like weird little patchwork all over my body. So I'm kind of cleaning this all up and making it a uniformed kind of deal. So I'm in the process of having my chest finished.
Yeah.
And that's almost there.
Do you like girls who have a lot of tattoos?
I don't find that attractive
No.
at all, which most people would say or think that I do.
Yeah.
Quite the contrary.
You like a girl who's just kind of like virgin skin.
Yeah, I think it's because it's really abnormal to see someone without a tattoo these days. It's such like the prerequisite to fucking a specific culture.
Yeah.
And now it's like to see someone without, I'm like, wow, that's like fucking admirable.
I got one tattoo, but I always forget that I have it because it's on my butt.
Really, what is it?
A kiss print.
Huh.
I know. It's like it's just like a little kiss on the butt cheek.
Okay.
I got it so that I can have.
My ex's lips here.
Okay.
One of my exes there.
Mine's just red.
I'm not really a colored guy.
Yeah, but this is my only one. It has. And I wanted it to look really real. Like I wanted it to look like someone kissed me on the cheek.
So I'm thinking of, I was out with this woman last night, and she had told me about a tattoo that she got, and she like does writing for stand-up comics.
Fun.
And she only as well had one tattoo on her back. It was like a tramp stamp, and it was of a coat hanger. And I was like, well, what's the reasoning behind that? And she's like, I don't know. I think I was just drunk and got it. And she's like, but I've since had it removed because there's like that old saying of what women used to do with coat hangers, which was perform abortions.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, so it didn't really go over so well.
Yeah.
So when you talked about that, although it's not, hers wasn't on her ass, I have a tattoo on my ass too.
What's your tattoo?
It says Nidiot, Nidiot, but the eyes are dotted in hearts, and it's another cocaine story.
So what percentage of tattoos did you get while under the influence?
Oh, fuck, the majority of
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have this one on my leg that it says, I talked about this before, but it says I went to I could show it to you if you like,
Keep your pants on.
because I don't wear underwear, but I would like cover it up. But
I've seen enough of
It
Ari
says,
Shafir to last me a lifetime.
I went to Lincoln, Nebraska, and all I got was fucked up the ass. Or I forget what it says. It's here, and I don't look at it that often.
I
don't know.
Why.
It doesn't make sense now. I have to see it, and I forgot it, and I'm tongue-tied. And I'm kind of a bit on a lot of meds because I like started coming down with something last night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like you're
just like
sick?
a head deal, and I had come too far to cancel, so we're just in it together, all right? Fucking deal with it.
Stay the fuck over there. I
Fucking
won't be
deal
hugging
with
you
it.
goodbye. We're gonna start off with some appetizer questions. So are you went out with a girl last night, so I'm assuming that you're single.
What I am is a 46-year-old grown man who lives with 3 cats.
Okay.
And I don't know what that says about where I'm at in life or stature. But yes, I am single. I believe I was a cat in my past life, to be honest with you.
Oh really?
I have a lot of the same attributes or characteristics.
Like a leopard cat or a house cat?
I wish I could be that rat. No, just like a street little fucking
Alley
rat
cat.
kitten that was
A
born,
stray cat.
Yeah, out of like a good night of partying.
Yeah.
That's because I like to know what's going on with things, but without being in the mix.
Okay.
I like to pick and choose who I give my attention to. I like to leave when I want to leave. When I'm not traveling, I eat the same thing every day, and I keep odd hours.
How do you meet girls?
Generally through I'm on that Raya app, and that
I was on
works.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have been on that app.
But it's like a gift and a curse. I've been really blessed with this beautiful life, and I'm kind of my own boss to an extent, and I create my own schedule. And at 46, kind of really being dialed into my routine and a specific way of life that I don't like having fucking not go the way I like it to go. It's tough to have someone come in and disrupt my routine. You know what I mean?
So are you looking for a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, so you're kind of just having fun. You meet people, you go out, and then how long does that usually last?
It's not even like I'm like looking for fun. Like, to be quite honest, if I'm far past the point of just trying to fuck, right? Like, it'd be easier for me to just jerk off. It saves time. It's less consuming, and it just works better. The app's rad because you meet people and, you know, off of a physical connection. But if I don't sit down at a table and a conversation doesn't get me off, then I get really bored really quick.
Do you ever leave?
I have.
Are you honest about it? Are you just like, this isn't working out, or?
I'm not that much of a man. I know it. Because 2 things that I'm fucking terrible with in my life is confrontation and people pleasing. And with those 2 together, I just dig myself in a really deep hole.
When you say you're not good with people pleasing, like you don't care to please other people, or you
No.
overcompensate and you try to be a people pleaser?
Well, and it all stems from a pretty traumatic childhood with my father. He was like a gnarly Hells Angels biker kind of guy who also was addicted to crack and died of an overdose. But so we endured a lot of traumatic shit as kids coming up. And he was a pretty rough guy. So from that grew into me kind of like, yeah, you want to do that? Yeah, like, I'll do that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. And then, although I don't want to, and then I just say yes to people please, and then I just don't because I don't want the confrontation.
Oh,
so I
I
just
see.
kind of split.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you, oh man, I just had a really good, do you have a celebrity crush?
No, I don't.
No?
I really don't. I don't.
That's so weird to me.
I'm sure I really live in my own world, and I'm so consumed with my life, and which is probably another reason why I'm single. It's because, like, selfishly, I love my selfishness. Right?
Yeah.
I love to be able to, today, if I want to leave here and get on a flight and go to fucking Spain to skate, or, you know, Florida to hang out, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I can do that and don't have to run that by anyone.
Was there a time in your life where you felt like kind of trapped by a relationship?
No, but ironically enough, what happened for me was throughout the majority of my life, the guy who I disliked the most, which was my father, right? He was just a gnarly guy and taught me like one thing in life, and that was if and when I went to prison, how to conduct myself.
That was what he taught you?
Yeah. He was really disconnected from reality. Well, he was just disconnected from this reality. You know,
Yeah.
he lived in his own world too. So the point that I'm getting at is like the man that I really despised the most, I became the most liked, right? Meaning that my father, everyone loved him except his family. And prior to me getting sober, I always had a woman in my life. And it wasn't because I'm like this egotistical, like, I have a chick. It was what I didn't know then that I see clear as day now. It was really more of a survival mechanism. Because I had the wherewithal and the common sense that like, okay, I'm this fucking insane, strung out drug addict that can't get sober to save his life. I could get things, but I couldn't keep things. So I knew that like I couldn't even deal with myself. So another woman like me, we'd go to hell in a handbasket. So I would get really well put together women with no tattoos, you know, successful lives, to kind of keep things afloat, right?
Like a balance.
A balance, more so like a roof over my head,
Oh,
and a
okay.
fucking car to drive, and you know, like because I could get money, I couldn't keep money. I could get a house, I couldn't keep a home. So they would keep things afloat and managed, if
Yeah.
you will. And I at that time was like in love with these women, but I had no idea what was really going on with me. And what it was doing is it was allowing me to avoid having to look at me, which was why I got high essentially, right? So I could focus all my attention and time onto someone else. And it worked for a long time until my walls kind of crashed in and I was blessed with finding sobriety. And now coming up on like almost 10 years, I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot of internal work, and I've had like this whole spiritual experience, and I fucked around and I started to like myself a little bit. And then I started to like really fucking like myself, and then like fucking love myself. And now it's like again, coming up on 10 years I've been sober, I've been on like 3 or 4 relationships. So ironically enough, when you would think that I would be most eligible to be with a woman because I'm in the best shape ever, like physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, like aces across the board, I'm not with any, you know what I mean? It's like completely backwards.
Well, it sounds like the first time you're kind of like into yourself, like you're doing it all by yourself without having an umbrella.
Totally. Like I'm self-sufficient, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't need someone to carry my hand or like to co-sign my shit to fucking
Yeah, it's a
enable
good feeling.
Dude, it's fucking liberating. I feel like that would be the word a woman would use if I were a woman.
Liberating.
I feel like I was fucking liberated. You brought out that in me because I don't think I've ever used that word with such passion or conviction.
Well, that's great. I'm glad. Like, I feel like Dr. Drew. This is my little Dr. Drew moment.
He'd be stoked.
Well, that's cool.
So I'm sure that there's plenty of women that I find attractive, but I just get so consumed in my own fucking shit that like I don't really.
Yeah.
I live in my own world, and people are like, "You live in your own world," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's right." And I think everyone should,
Yeah.
right? Like, why the fuck shouldn't I live in my own world? And obviously, in my world, I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I'm loving to all my brothers and sisters, but nonetheless, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
So I'm probably like not a great guest for this because I don't really have a celebrity crush. I'm just kind of like.
That's okay. We can get to know you. And I think that you having your personal time and like not wanting to date as seriously because you feel like that could take away from what you're accomplishing for yourself is also interesting. Like that's actually very different. So I think it's interesting.
I've tapped into all these weird like approaches to kind of discover or rediscover who I am, what drives me, and to end up in these different outcomes that I'm not used to. Like I've also given up jerking off. Like I don't watch porn unless it's with a woman. And it wasn't even really like a reason for it. I just wanted like the actual physical act of having sex to be something more than just like, oh, I have 10 minutes to kill. Let me go fucking jerk off real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Alo or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. I like Shopify because it's so user-friendly and their customer care is great. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alo and Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/date. So when you do go out with a girl,
Yeah.
the conversation is really important.
Well, I don't do well with small talk.
Yeah.
And I actually was out with a woman not too long ago, and she said to me, she said, oh yeah, she said, with my housemate. And I'm like, oh, you have a housemate? And I'm like, what's that about? And she's like, oh, it's like this 60-year-old gay guy. And I'm like, oh, I used to live with this gay guy too, but it was probably under like different circumstances. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I used to allow this gay guy to shave my asshole, and that's how I would pay my rent to live at his house. And I'd imagine you probably don't let him shave your asshole. and it's, I'm just, again, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. And then I proceeded to finish the story with, and I lived with him for a long time doing that. And then the straw that broke the camel's back was one day I was really sick and withdrawing off heroin, and I stole his CD Walkman and I went and pawned it, and that was where I took it too far.
That was too much for him.
The shit. And the thing was I love like humans and the way that we're wired, and because we're realistically we're the same, right? Like 10 fingers, 10 toes, woman, man, eyes, nose, ears, mouth. But what the way you're wired and what might get you off might completely fucking disgust me, and vice versa. Now this homosexual man, God bless him, a great guy, he got off on shaving my asshole, but he didn't even like jerk off while he was doing it. He just did it. I could give a fuck less about shaving anyone's asshole. It would do nothing for me. But isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Think about that.
No.
I do. I do. But I've also done a lot of things that a lot of people would think are fucking not right to do.
Like what? Well, I think by getting a tattoo of cum on your arm is something that's probably there.
Yeah. And I don't want to act as if I'm glorifying all of these behaviors, because this is like, and hopefully people can today see the juxtaposition from who I was then as opposed to who I am now, which despite all this fucking nonsense I've been spouting, I've like devoted my life to helping people who too maybe let a gay man shave their asshole for drugs because they're in a situation they don't want to be in, or whatever.
Is that a common thing?
Well, it could be. It was common for me, right? So like, yeah. It just depends.
I just would love to see you have a conversation with someone else who was like, oh my God, no way, me too.
You could find that at go to a treatment, check yourself into a rehab, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, depends on your audience.
I'd be so scared to go to a treatment center.
I
think you have to be brave. Like,
well, you know what? It's funny you said that, because like I do a lot of interviews and they always say like, what's the craziest thing you've done? What's the scariest thing that you've done? And they expect me to say something from like Viva La Bam or Jackass or skateboarding. And the truth of the matter is the scariest thing I've ever done to date was walk into my last treatment center, number 13.
I would be really scared.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to see what was there and how people were ill and doing, and like listening to your stories is cool. You make it fun. Like,
yeah.
you know, but like there's a lot of people who don't have any humor or can't find a way out, and it's very dark.
For sure. Well, at the point in time that I walked into that last facility, May of 2015, I was like really disconnected from reality. And it had been a long time since I found optimism or any reason to smile or laugh about anything in life. So if you kind of did it in my presence, I took it personal and I wasn't fucking happy about it. But again, I've done a lot of work to get to where I'm at now, to, God willing, be a light at the end of that very dark, drab tunnel.
Yeah.
Where people are that don't really know if there's a way out, or take it personal because you're happy, to let them know that they too can get to where I'm at.
Yeah.
And that's so it's, yeah.
Yeah.
You too cannot have to let a man shave your asshole anymore for heroin or rent if you want.
Well, it's good. You know, you have to, I think as in a sense of relatability, you have to have at least been there in some capacity to be able, for even a drug addict to even listen to your advice.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
I don't have any like really great drug stories. Like if I were to try to go help someone like not do drugs, I feel like I would get punched in the face.
Yeah, I mean, that could potentially happen.
You know, I have a punchable face already.
So it's good that you know that.
Yeah, I do.
Awareness is worth its weight in
And then
gold.
once I start talking, it's done.
Game over.
Oh my God.
Just show them your fucking lips on your ass.
Yeah,
and then
they're like,
everything will be
oh,
good.
fuck this bitch.
They're like, we'll give her a pass.
Yeah. So I admire that you can go talk to them and do that, because dang, I couldn't. We're going to get into some main course questions now. Do you have, so besides skateboarding, do you have any other hidden talents?
Hidden talents. Well, it turns out that I'm a really good motivational speaker, which is nothing I ever like intended on doing or wanting to be.
How did you find that you were good at motivational speaking?
People just started asking me to speak at more events.
Really?
And it was like, it was nothing that I do today was done by design. I'm not fucking nearly clever enough to create this picture for what you view me in.
Was it like a snowball effect? You just started doing one good thing and...
Yeah, but it all stemmed from me ending up in this place where, A, I didn't know how the fuck I got to, and B, had no clue how I was going to get out. So what that did is it allowed me to eliminate any plan, right? And that lack of plan produced the best of plans, because it allowed me to get the fuck out of my way, because I was always the problem, right? I'm the common denominator in all of my problems. And that's when I surrounded myself with like really good people who had my best intentions at heart. And I just kind of dumbed my way into this position by simply, my journey started with me at 38 years old, washing dishes in a diner for $6 an hour under the table.
Really?
Yeah. After treatment center number 13, I had fucking pissed away everything. I walked into treatment with literally the clothes. I walked into treatment at the story's way too long to get into, but I feel like you'll fancy this. Before I walk into treatment, I only thing I owned in this world was I had 8 scarves, 2 jackets, 3 socks, a stick of deodorant. It all fit into this bag that doubled as my pillow, a needle, a spoon, and a restraining order. That's all I had, and a passport. I had a passport with that, but that's all I owned at 38. And I was going to attempt to board this flight to go to Fort Lauderdale to live with some stripper out of Baltimore. But before I got on that flight, I was going to go cop some more heroin because I didn't want to get sick on the flight. And when I went to cop, they robbed me. And when they robbed me, they ripped my front and back pockets completely out. And I had no underwear on. So now my dick and my ass are completely exposed. I had this like nice button-up shirt on, and they ripped the shirt open. And the only button that stayed buttoned was this very top button. And I had these shoes on with one shoestring because I had lost the other shoestring along the way from like tying up to shoot up with it. So I then attempt to go to BWI Airport to board a flight looking like a gay East LA cholo gangbanger. And they denied me access to this flight, which in turn allowed me to call my sponsor, this guy I'd met in AA like years ago, and he guided and directed me to this treatment center. And in this treatment center, I completed it, and after 90 days, I had no idea what I was going to do, right? Like I didn't graduate high school. I got my GED in the penitentiary, but like it didn't really matter. I had written a book, and I was like a skater, and I was like in those movies, Jackass, but it didn't really equate to any like, you know, traits or qualities that I had that would deem me worthy for a particular position at a job. So I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. And now at the time, my mind told me I should have been at least the president of the United States, at the very least, right? And some people of mine, they found me a job washing dishes at this diner for $6 an hour under the table, and I like took pride in washing those dishes, and I started like showing up every day, and I would come early and I would stay late, and I only called out one day out of the whole year that I worked there, and that was like unlike my behaviors.
Yeah.
Right. Like that was not how I would carry myself prior to, and what I didn't know then that I know now is that job was creating like the foundation and stability that the rest of my life will be built on, including my recovery.
Yeah.
And for that job and washing those dishes, and I had my coworker was a 14-year-old kid next, you know what I mean? So like I had always heard that word humility, and it rolled off the tongue so brilliantly, but like until I experienced it was a whole different story.
Is that when you started getting sober?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's from that point to today, you know, in my mind, I'm still waiting for like the grown-ups to show up and take care of everything.
Yeah.
But I've, you know, been blessed to achieve like a lot of beautiful things, and I own a lot of different businesses, and I think maybe from some outside perspectives, I kind of have it put together a little bit. And again, I'm still like in here waiting for the fucking grown up to show up and take care of it.
Well, it sounds
Yeah.
like you're...
So what my people tell me now is the very last thing that I've chose to address or work on, because it's the hardest thing, is relationships.
Yeah.
Because like I can get vulnerable with a room full of 5,000 people, no problem. I can get vulnerable with you. But like let me do that with someone that I really am connected with, that like we leave here and go home together. Mm-hmm. Right? That's like a difficult thing for me.
So after you've experienced, I feel like you've experienced so many things in life that would be like drugs and all these things. Like when you want to escape, you go and find something that makes you happy, right?
Sure.
So now that you're sober, what is your guilty pleasure?
I was so disconnected from reality so long that like I like going to the grocery store. I like when my house is clean. I like when things are in order. I like riding my bike. I find it very therapeutic, and I just kind of cruise through, and like a pedal bike, just a simple. Skateboarding, obviously, I love. Cats are I'm a fucking cat fanatic. I will open a cat sanctuary when like I have nothing but time.
Have you ever been to a cat cafe?
Yeah. they're like, that's kind of strange to me though. I mean, it's a very nice sentiment, you know, and I agree with it all, but it's almost like, it's like I'm fucking insane in my head. I'm thinking the parallel is like, it's like the red light district in Amsterdam. But like you know, obviously I'm not going to fuck the cats, but like there's just these cats in the window, and you have to go and you have to pay $20 or whatever to
hang
sit
out
in a
with
room
them.
and like let them fucking run around.
That's
you.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm allergic to cats.
Really?
I'm allergic to anything that sheds, even dogs.
That's a shame.
I know. It sucks. I have a dog though, but she's hypoallergenic. She doesn't shed.
Okay.
But I love animals.
Yeah.
My mom got a cat and I was pissed. I was like, why in the world would you get a cat when you know that I'm allergic?
She wanted you out of the fucking house.
She was like, the cat's around more than you are.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like, and so now she has a cat. And
Yeah.
so, Yeah, I think cats are really cool, but I can look at them,
That's cool.
but I can't touch them.
From afar.
Yeah, and that sucks. Very hands-on.
What's up with your love life? Do you have a guy?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend. I'm 6 months pregnant.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. And
How'd you meet him?
at his restaurant, he owns a barbecue restaurant.
Cool. Here in
So-
Austin, I presume.
Yeah. So we met at his restaurant, and we've been together for over like 2.5 years.
Right on.
Yeah. So that's.
I was
my
engaged
relationship.
twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Sober?
No. No, fuck off. No.
You're like, have you listened to anything I've said at all?
No, not at all. I have no desire to want to get married today.
Yeah.
I don't. And everyone's like, oh, you just haven't met the right woman. And maybe that's the case, but I've met women. That's not really the issue.
Yeah.
I think partnerships are rad. Mm-hmm. Open relationships are rad. I think.
That's
you don't.
good. Oh, well, I would be terrified to have an open relationship. I'm too insecure. I know for a fact I could never handle sharing
Sure.
for like the first step of everything.
Sure.
Yeah. And I would just want to feel like I was the only person.
I've been referred to as emotionally unavailable
That's okay.
often. So I don't really think I'd have a problem with that. Truth be told.
Yeah. I think that men are also different than women when it comes to open relationships. Like, I believe that a guy can separate himself and his like desires with sexuality and emotional stuff much better than a woman can.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised when men are more open to it. When a woman is open to it, I just think she's bi.
Which most women seem to have no issue with.
If you're bi, like if you're into women and men, then an open relationship doesn't come across as strikingly odd.
I think the narrative's changing though these days with what the norm is, right? Because as a child, when I was a kid, you know, the norm was the husband, the 3 kids, the dog, the house, the white picket fence. And I think today, and I don't know, maybe I spotted, I got it. It's not like I'm fucking engulfing myself in tons of married relationships. And I don't really hang out with a lot of people in a lot of relationships, obviously, because I'm not in one. But I don't believe that a lot of relationships work. Even my fucking therapist, who's a marriage counselor, is going through a divorce. It's just like, I'm
Well, who marries a marriage counselor anyway?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's someone for everyone, I guess.
I know, but that'd be so weird. I think marrying a therapist, and for all the therapists out there, more motivation for you. But wouldn't it be weird marrying someone who was a marriage counselor?
I would never marry a psychiatrist because I feel
that's-
like they'd just be dissecting my brain
All
in
the time.
every fucking move.
Yeah, like I'm glad that they exist, but I would never want to be in a relationship with one.
It's like a prostitute.
Yeah, ooh,
I'm glad that they exist, but I don't really want to fucking take them home to be mom.
No. Like, I'd rather pay you for your service.
Again, very similar to a prostitute.
Very similar to a prostitute.
Fuck.
But don't come home with me and
Let's leave this where it stays.
let's just.
No, I get it. But I think people today are, and who the fuck knows? This is just my opinion. It absolutely means nothing. But I feel like people are the ones that bought into that narrative early on. You know, now find themselves divorced or splitting up and kind of figuring out who they are and totally engulfing themselves into their professional career and then just turn into, you know, casual things. With people, you know?
I've always been in very serious relationships from one to the next.
I was until I wasn't when I got sober. You know what I mean? Like I was,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was never single for very long.
Well, they say, I was told recently, the magic that I'm in search of is in the work that I'm avoiding. Right? So obviously I'm avoiding looking into the whole relationship thing. So I'm sure there's a lot to be said there for me. It's just, I don't know. I haven't found the reason to get into that yet.
I'm going to ask you my dessert question. What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for someone else? It doesn't even have to be a girl. Just like the sweetest thing you've ever done for another person.
So right now, and I don't, I'm weird. I'm weird like with talking about things that I've done because I don't believe I deserve the credit, right? Like I think then it can turn into an egotistical thing. But I'm in the process right now of doing something that I'm really, really proud of. And my mother is everything to me. She's 83 years old. She endured the brunt of my addiction, right? She had bought me a plot. She was like literally preparing herself for my death. And she would
that kind of plot.
Yeah. Like, and she was like my number one fan. She would love me when I didn't love myself. She would pray for me when I didn't pray for myself. She'd feed me when I didn't feed me. You know, she was my one.
Oh my God, what a great mom.
Right. And I always loved her. And that was one of the motivating factors, one of the big ones behind me getting sober is like, I don't mind hurting me, but like I was raised with morals and values and a good heart. And I had a problem hurting people that I loved. That's always been a problem for me. I'm not just like this heartless fucking asshole that just is like, fuck the world. It's, you know, like I care. And, you know, when I went away to treatment the last time, her time looked, you know, precious. And then she came to visit me when I had 90 days and it looked like she had decreased in age. Like, so all of a sudden, like, she became my fucking right hand. We're thick as thieves. I can't get enough of her. And, do so much with her. She's so funny too. I follow her around, I film her and I take pictures. She's like, you're sick, you're a pervert. All you do is follow your mother around and take pictures of her. I'm like, you're kind of right, I do. But I know it's a long answer to get to where I'm going. But she's turning 83 in December.
Uh-huh.
All she cares about in life is Rod Stewart, Pepsis, cigarettes, and giraffes. I've been to more Rod Stewart concerts than I can fucking tell you. But for her 83rd birthday, I'm throwing her this really big surprise birthday party, and I'm flying in a Rod Stewart cover band from Boston. I have this humongous ice sculpture of a pack of Marlboro Lights. I have a stripper that will come out and sing happy birthday to her. I have like a character drawer, a magician, a harpist that will play music throughout. You know, a whole dessert buffet and like this video that will be played and presented, you know, because I filmed tons of content with her.
Yeah.
And like this whole thing, like I'm just making it so elaborate and gaudy and obnoxious.
Are you going to have the stripper dress up as a giraffe?
No, my mother was, it should be, but my mother was a nuclear physicist. She was on the board of Mercy Hospital, insanely intelligent.
Wow.
So the stripper will be a doctor.
Okay, that's hot too.
Totally. But the giraffe comes into play because the clients at so I own a treatment center as well, Redemption Addiction Treatment Center, where I'm at, and the thing I love most is running group every day with my clients. I really like to be hands-on with. But I thought and decided that a great idea would be to have the clients. We're really big with art therapy, and we really promote just freedom of expression, right? And figuring out what you love to do, right? Those pleasures. So I had the clients do the invites, and we had made a big contest out of it. And I have all these invites, and I can show some to you. They're fucking amazing, but it's like giraffes with Rod Stewart and like kind of like ransom letters where they cut out of the magazine the letters.
Oh, cool! Like the Joker.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Exactly. So it's
how neat.
And that I'm really proud of this party that we're throwing for her.
When is that going to be?
December 14th.
Oh, cool.
And like it will, because she loves to be the belle of the ball, right? She loves to brag. She loves to talk about things, and like she'll brag about this
That's
for the
so sweet.
rest of her life.
Yeah.
This is like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you have a treatment center. What was it called?
Redemption Addiction Treatment Center.
Redemption Addiction Treatment Center.
Yeah.
And then where else can people find you?
So, I mean, just to make it easy, if you just go to my social media or my website, which is brandonnovak.com, it takes you to everything else. But I once I got sober, I started like, you know, really figuring out who I was and what I liked, and what I learned that I loved more than anything were like skateboarding and drugs. so I was like, I want to figure out a way to just kind of devote or create, a life that I believe is worth waking up for every day and not having a drink or a drug over, but also dedicating it to the people who are where I once was, right? I battled with a heroin addiction for, alcoholism and addiction for 22 years, and I just couldn't fucking get it. And now that I have, and this probably plays a big part into why I'm not in a relationship, because I just am so passionate about what I do. It's kind of like they say, crazy is crazy until it finds its narrative, and then it becomes brilliant. Right. And now my crazy, which is just being devoted 24/7 to helping those who are where I was, is now kind of created this brilliant narrative to where I'm just as consumed by skateboarding and drugs. But the only difference is I don't use the drugs, and I'm blessed with a beautiful life because of them. Almost like my poison has become my medicine, a very fucking like deep, magical thing that exists in recovery. So at 5 years sober, I decided I was going to open a sober living house like the one I had lived in, that did for me what no other place had ever done. It taught me how to like reintegrate or merge back into society. And so on my 5th year anniversary, I opened up my very first men's sober living house called Novak's House. And that was one house with 10 beds. And today we have 7 houses with 75 beds for men and women. And I travel around, and I have generous friends who occasionally like to stroke a checkbook and provide scholarship funds, because my mission is to never let price be a deterrent as to why someone can't fucking find a better way of living. Right?
Yeah.
And then when I was doing that, and I wish that the houses didn't exist, I wish there was no demand for what I provide, but there is. I was like, I can do more. I can be better. I can help a larger amount. And that's when Redemption was created. And it makes so much sense that to a lot of people it just doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah.
Right? And I have a life today that like I fucking can't get enough of. And I'm excited to wake up over. And it brings me to all these like insanely rad places, like here today, to sit down and talk with a complete fucking stranger about things that otherwise we probably wouldn't have a lot in common.
Yeah.
For the greater good of this thing called reality, which is an acquired taste in itself anyways.
Yeah. Well, typically you'd be a very scary person for me to talk to, just with your history. I would be terrified. I would be like, I don't think I could talk to you, because I don't know. I wouldn't know how to start talking to you.
Sure.
I'd be like, this guy's just gonna think I'm some freaking idiot.
No.
But it is cool, and I appreciate you coming on my show and being so open about it. Because I wouldn't have probably ever approached you.
Sure. And honestly, if we're going with that approach, I too would think that we really wouldn't have much in common. Although you kind of would fit the stereotype of, the women that I've been involved with in the past.
Yeah, I would totally be the umbrella.
Yeah. So
because you've got the
think
look
that we
and
have
you're
a lot
hot. I'm
in
like,
common.
ooh, he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
So like,
and then you're gonna love it out of me, right? And you're gonna change me, and you're gonna fix me, and you're gonna help me, and then I just end up like fucking totaling your car and emptying out your bank account, and your father then wants to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
But that was then.
Well.
Today there would be a different ending, but unfortunately I don't want to be in a fucking relationship, so you're fucked.
It's okay.
You're married.
I'm pregnant.
With a kid.
Yeah. So
you're just baggage to me at this point. You're just like a fucking headache.
I know.
Ladies, I'm kidding. Kinda. Like I prefer to do kitten over a kid any day of the week.
I don't blame you. I'm someone else's problem.
Yeah. Well, cheers to him and cheers to you for finding.
I'm sure he'd like to rent me out though, occasionally, and just be like, here, just like I always tell him that I would never get kidnapped. I eat too much food. I talk too much.
You'd be a pain in the ass.
Oh my God, they just kick me right out. I'd be
Yeah.
like, wait, what about dinner?
Yeah. Well,
So-
you don't have to worry about that with him, being he owns a restaurant.
That is true.
You'll never fucking starve.
For sure. Anyway,
I hope I did you justice here today with what you generally go over.
it's been really nice talking to you.
I enjoyed myself.
I truly, honestly appreciate you coming on my show. Thank you.
Yeah. The feeling is mutual.
I appreciate it. And I would love to have you back whenever you come back into Austin and hear about your updates and how you're doing.
Yeah, maybe I'll have like a relationship in my life.
Bring your mom.
My mother, yes.
I would
do
love
that.
it if you brought your mom. I even had a couch.
She's a lot.
Great.
She's a fucking lot.
Then you don't even need to come. Just tell her I want her on my podcast.
But her attention span is the size of a fucking gnat.
Same.
And she would not sit here unless she could smoke in here. I'll tell you that right now.
She's
reverted back to like childlike behavior. This woman was a fucking brilliant woman. And I believe, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and we kind of turn into
Could I give her a vape pen?
parents. Yeah, but she won't do it. She'll
It's the Marlboros.
or nothing. But she's reverted back to childlike behavior. She doesn't like to. She only likes candy. She doesn't really like to brush her teeth. She doesn't like to shower. She's just like a child. And I had to recently. This is juxtaposition the way the world right sizes me. She's dealt with me through everything, right?
Yeah.
I take her to Baltimore to have her teeth pulled. She had to have 8 teeth pulled. I pick her up. I take her to the dentist, get her teeth pulled. Then I go across the street to the Safeway, and I have like a nicer, newer Range Rover, right? And it's clean. And I don't smoke in it. I don't smoke. She comes out of the dentist office. She's sitting in my passenger seat with galls all in her mouth and like nodding out from all the anesthesia she was on to have the teeth pulled, and blood just kind of coming out. I go into the Safeway to get her script of pain pills filled, and I walk out. She's literally nodded out in my passenger seat with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, with blood and galls just fucking dripping out, and I have her pain pills in my hand, and I'm like, if the tables haven't fucking turned. And that is life, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much for coming on my show. This was lovely. Thank you guys for watching this
enjoyed it.
episode. It's been
And real
super
quick,
fun.
before we leave, if anyone needs help, they can call me directly at 610-314-6747.
Oh, do you babysit?
No, I want
Okay.
no part of kids.
Okay, so
You clearly didn't listen to anything I talked
It's
about
all right.
for the last 20
I'll do better
minutes.
next time. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to an episode of First Date. With me as your host, Lauren Compton. You may recognize my guest from his viral crowd work clips all over social media. He also just announced his world tour, which you can get tickets at www.jeffrcurie.com. Give it up for Jeff Arcuri. Jeff Arcuri.
Hello.
9 times out of 10, I mispronounce the guest's name or I stutter.
That's okay.
So it's a sign of good luck. It's like when someone drops a little drop of wine on the table and they're like, it's good luck.
That's okay. I'm just happy to be here, Laura Flampton.
How have you been?
I'm great. Doing really well. Yeah, I just got to Austin last night. and
Wow.
so, yeah, just here for a couple days. and
Okay.
I'm out. Yeah. I'm
Well,
excited,
that's
though.
cool. A little in and out.
Yes, the weather's nice. I'm loving it.
Eating any good food?
Not yet. I had Chick-fil-A yesterday.
That's not good food.
That's all I have.
That's,
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I know. I just got some quick food, fell asleep, and then I've been running around all day. So we got some good Mexican food just now. That was good.
Yeah? The
Yep.
Tex-Mex here rocks.
I've heard. Yeah, I've only been
Yeah.
here once before. I did the Vulcan Gas Company on 6th Street last year, like last October, and it was really fun.
Yeah, Vulcan was really great before the mothership opened.
Yeah. I know they're cool with that guy. Like they work together.
Yeah,
with
they're
all that
friends.
stuff.
They're all friends. We're all. It's just mothership just kind of opened and took over the world.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Have you been over there yet?
Not yet. I'm going there tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Here are some appetizer questions. So you're engaged.
I am.
How long have you been engaged?
A month. A month.
Okay.
Like a little over a month. Yeah. Shit. Is that like important?
Not really.
I just forget the dates. It was exactly, but
That's
it's
okay.
a little over a month.
About a month.
Yeah. It's been
And
great.
how long have you been with her?
5 months.
No, you haven't. So you've been with her for 5 months.
Yeah.
And you've been engaged for 1.
Yeah.
So y'all were together for 4 months before you got engaged.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you always this impulsive?
Yeah.
That's-
I'm no.
You said yes, which is an impulsive answer.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I'm
then-
not impulsive I am impulsive generally, but I'm not impulsive I'm not like this isn't my 4th engagement type of thing.
This is your first engagement.
First and last and only.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how many long-term, serious relationships have you been in before this?
Like 3,
How long were those?
over a year, less than 2.
Okay, so, all right. So the longest relationship you've ever had is like a year.
No, it was like just under 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah, basically. I've done a few podcasts in the past few weeks, and it's the topic that we talk about, and every time it's the same face. You give the same
Yeah.
face. When I'm 5 months, they go, "Oh, okay, congrats," but also why? And there's no way to explain it other than just I met her, and it was just right away. We're like, "Oh, we're together," and it was just the easiest decision I ever made.
So she feels like your soulmate.
Yeah, truly.
How
She
did
said,
you guys meet?
Social media. She was the Bachelorette a few years ago, and so she has a big following on social media.
Okay.
And then she followed me, liked a few of my things. It kind of came up in my priority list, and I'm like, "Who's this? This girl's pretty." I clicked on her profile. I didn't see any Bachelorette stuff. It doesn't say it in her bio. But then I just looked at her profile and thought she was cute, and I'm like, "If you're ever in New York, let me know." And she said, "I'm scared of New York. If you're ever in LA, let me know." And then we didn't really talk. It was just a quick thing. And then I messaged her, or she messaged me because I was in LA and I didn't hit her up. But that was because I fell down in Hawaii and I was in the hospital for a few days in LA. So I returned from Hawaii. I had a cut. It turned into a big thing. Ended up being in the hospital, and she was messaging me while I was in the hospital saying, "Hey, why don't you let me know you're in LA?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm actually in the hospital right now." And she offered to come bring me soup and all this stuff. I'm like, "Can I come visit you?" And I'm like, "We haven't met yet." I'm like, "No, not here, not like this. I hadn't shaved in 4 days. I was in the hospital bed." And then we just started talking and texting for a month straight. And that first night we were texting, I was like, "I really like this girl," just talking to her. And then a month later we met. So May 5th we met in person after talking for a month. And then it was just right away. We both felt it.
Do you guys live together?
In February, she's moving to New York.
Okay, so you've never actually lived together.
No.
Okay, so want to take 400 steps back.
Okay.
So I actually want to know about this fall in Hawaii.
Okay. That's a quick story. I was stopping somebody from falling, and I fell with them instead.
Okay.
I went to go stop this girl from falling off a
That's
sidewalk.
chivalrous.
I think so. She messaged me saying thank you again for saving my head, because I did put my hand behind her head so it stopped her from hitting her head on the ground.
Wow.
And it cut my hand open, and then
You saved someone's life.
I think so. I like to think so.
You're a hero.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that we went back to that. That was worth it.
Yeah.
And so so she slid in your DMs or you slid in hers?
I technically did hers. She followed me, liked my stuff. I DM'd her.
Noticed her.
She said "Oh, you weren't necessarily hitting on me." I go, "Not really. I was just kind of vibing it out. Obviously, if you were just some random guy that followed me and liked my stuff, I probably wouldn't have been like, 'Let me know if you're ever in New York.'"
Yeah.
But there was slight intention, but it was also if you would have been I'm gonna be visiting New York with my boyfriend, I wouldn't be like, "Well, then forget it." I'd be like, "All right, cool. Yeah, you guys can come to a show." It wouldn't have been weird. You know what I mean? Just kind of vibing it out. And then we just started talking, and it was just cake. It was just the easiest. She's the easiest person to talk to for me. I'm myself. My sisters say that. They're like, it's the first time you're with a girl that you brought home, that you're you're still yourself. You're still Jeff. You're not trying to be cooler than you are, you know, which has been a fault of mine.
How many times have you seen her in real life?
like if you want to count like a stint, like if I went to her place for like 2 weeks straight.
Okay.
Recently, I went to go visit her for 4 days, and then her cat got sick, and so we ended up putting her cat down. And I canceled a bunch of shows, not like road shows, just like Comedy Cellar, like showcase spots. I canceled them and I stayed with her for like another week to like be with her when going
that's
through
really
that.
sad.
And I got shit from people like, your girlfriend's cat died and you had to cancel. I go,
Yeah.
yeah, because honestly, in a year from now, I'm not going to be like, I wish I had those spots. You know, I'd be like, oh shit, I probably should have been there for my now fiance and my now wife. You know.
Yeah.
So, but we had long stints of like seeing each other. Like we'll be like 2 weeks straight, and then we'll take like 2 weeks off, and then it'll be like a week together, and like we went to Hawaii, and then we took a week off, and then she came to visit me with my family recently this past week, and then I'm going to LA next week. I'm going to see her, and so
Have you met her family?
Yeah, she met mine. I met hers.
And how are they?
Great. They're awesome.
She likes your family too.
She loves my family. She did something really cool recently. Because we're doing like a destination, I think, for ours, like Northern California or something. So a lot of my family won't make it, like my cousins and stuff. So my mom wanted to have an engagement party in Michigan where they live. So she's like, let's do it, you know. And my sisters and my mom were looking at venues.
Okay.
And Katie only met my family once, briefly, for a few days. And so she decided to surprise them and me and just flew to Michigan to look at venues and to get to know my sisters and my mom better for like 4 days. I thought that was really cool. And it was like a show of like, you know, making an effort to get integrated into my family.
Yeah. Does she have any siblings?
Yeah. Her sister.
Okay.
And that's it. And then she's got like her, oh shit, I'm going to mess this up. Her technical aunts are like closer to her age because it's like a little bit more of a mix. Like the family is like, you know, separated and married other people, and then they had kids and those kids are younger, and you know, so it's a little complicated, but she's not, I don't think she's as like, she loves her family very much. We talk about her family, talk about my family, but I'm very like, I never miss Christmas. I always, you know, I'm always there for like several times a year. You know what I mean? Like that's really important to me. Like Christmas is really important as opposed to her family. It's not as much.
Yeah. We're going to get into some main course questions now. Well, I know it's hard to kind of pick out things that you don't like about someone when it's not been that long because you're still in this like honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
But is there anything about her that drives you nuts a little bit? Like any pet peeves?
Oof. I'm trying to think of one.
Usually you don't really find that out until you're like in like a year and a half. And it's easier when you live with someone.
There's probably, I'm probably gonna find some things out.
Like
I want to get to know my wife.
Well, to be honest, it's like you were kind of a contestant on The Bachelor.
Yeah, and this is what you get when you lose. If
You know?
don't-
I mean, clearly she was looking for someone that she could meet and marry.
Yeah.
So you seem like her type.
Yeah. That we both have like an anxious attachment style is what she says. That's what she calls it. Where we both like kind of need the validation of talking to each other a lot. And so it works out because we both like that.
So is she going to move to New York?
Yeah, February.
Even though she's scared of New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's sacrifice.
That is, I mean, but it's also New York. It's hard for me to think that anyone is sacrificing anything by moving
and
to
we're
New
getting
York.
a new apartment for us.
She gets to move out of LA.
That's the trick. And
You're
she's only been in
welcome.
LA for like a year.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a huge uprooting. You know what I mean? As compared to, you know, I've been in New York. I grew up in New York, but I've been back in New York for like 8 years. You know.
What does she do?
She was reality TV. So she was doing Bachelorette. Then she did. Well, she was the Bachelor. Then she was in the Bachelorette. Then she did like F-Boy Island and all that.
So
But now
she's a reality
doing,
TV star.
Yes. Now she's not doing that as much, obviously. Can't really be on dating.
Yeah, no, she can't go on like The Bachelor anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. But she is like doing brand deals and she's trying to figure out her next path right now, which is fine. I mean, I'm like, do whatever you need to do, you know, because we're talking about, you know, family and you know, I think that her moving to New York, she should give herself a minute to acclimate before being like, I'm going to start a new career in LA and then move to New York in 6 months.
Yeah.
You know?
So what did y'all's first date in person look like?
Beverly Hills Hotel. My manager set it up. I took credit for it. It was the day of my first, the Netflix is a Joke festival.
Okay.
I had 2 shows there at the, forget the name of the theater, but it was, we had 2 shows that night, and I hadn't met her in person yet, and she was coming to the shows. So I was like, let's meet for lunch. So we met for brunch. She flew from Vegas because she won a poker tournament in Vegas.
Oh, she plays poker.
Yeah, but not like professionally, but she won the celebrity poker tournament. Like Joe
Nice.
Gatto was on it, like a few people were
Cool.
on it. And she won the whole thing and then flew back like 4 hours after winning to make sure she can get home and get ready to meet me for the first time.
Did
and
she
have
pay
brunch.
for lunch?
No, I did.
I'm just saying because she won.
Yeah, right?
It should have been on her.
They gave her like, it was a great amount of money, but then it was also, they gave her like this bottle of like liquor. It was like a like crystal thing. And she didn't know its worth. And so she's like, the guy that drove her to the hotel, she goes, oh, I only have a carry-on, so you can, if you want this bottle of alcohol, I don't really drink this stuff. The guy freaked out, was like, are you serious? Thank you so much. It was like a $12,000 bottle of alcohol.
Wow.
And she gave it, she's like, I had no idea.
What a
I didn't know."
ding-dong.
Yeah. But she's also so sweet and so kind that that's the type of stuff that she does. And I could just, I don't see anything that in the relationship that would come out. I don't see it would come out like it would be out by now. The type of person that she is, you know? I don't know. I think it's gonna work out.
No, I'm not saying that it's not going to work out. But if you have to know the things that are wrong with someone and how to like...
Accept their flaws.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's a pivotal part of like relationships, you know? And honestly, it keeps things interesting because if someone was perfect all the time and everything was like, they were just so wonderful, no
Yeah.
one would like you.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah, I don't see, but I don't really know anything. Like I've had relationships where I'm like, oh, this is something that's annoying. Like girlfriends that were just like mean for no reason, just because they thought that'd be like what I'd like.
Does she have any vices? Does she drink a lot?
No,
Do you?
no.
Do you smoke?
Weed,
Anything?
vape. Yeah.
Okay.
I can stop doing that.
Yeah, only high schoolers should do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm cool. And most of my friends are in high school, so it's fine.
It's okay. Some vapes taste really good. Before I was pregnant, I liked a strawberry one, but it would make me cough and I'd get lightheaded and then I think I would get like a UTI and so I stopped.
From vape?
Yeah, vape can like seriously fuck you up.
You saying it's affecting my penis?
Well, smoking can severely affect a female's vagina.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't got one of those.
Yeah, like cervical cancer and shit like that is sometimes caused by smoking.
Okay.
But we don't need to talk about that. That's gross.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk strawberry. That's good. That's a good flavor.
So you vape and then you... right? Imagine if my pussy tastes like that. Ooh, it's kind of like whenever they lie and they're like, oh, if a guy eats pineapple, his cum tastes like that.
Sure. If you could you imagine? Vape would sell more if they're like
Way more.
choose your flavor.
Yeah. Made like enhanced your pussy flavor.
Yeah,
That's crazy. This is $1 million idea.
it is.
Okay, so you don't really drink that much. You smoke
No.
a vape. Drugs?
Weed.
Weed.
You
That
know,
doesn't count.
like I'll take an edible a few nights a week.
Yeah, that's just easy fun.
To play video games, but me and her play video games together, which is like so
cute.
sick.
Oh, y'all are gonna like nerd out and be those couples.
Yeah, we play like a little farming games together. We're doing long distance. I bought her a Steam Deck, which is like a big Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
We play like computer games on it, and it's got the joysticks and stuff. But we put our headsets in, and we can talk like we're on the phone. But while we're doing that, we're like farming. And she'll
So
be
you
like,
guys are like, what is that movie where they have they meet in the world? They put on like the Oculus and then.
Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So y'all are like dating in the alternate universe. Y'all are
Yeah.
Ready Player One.
A little bit, yeah. It's a little bit weird though, because like we're playing a game right now. It's called Grounded, but it's like kids in the backyard, like where it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids, where everything is like tiny or everything's huge, but you're tiny. But they're like kids. So she's like, "Oh, come give me a kiss." I'm like, "These are 12-year-olds. Maybe we shouldn't do that." But it's just so fun. Like we get along. Like I've been in relationships where I was like, I've had to not lie, but omit that I'm gonna go play the game, like play some like Fortnite with my boys.
Yeah.
And so I'd be like, hey, I got to get some work done. And the whole time I'm like, all right, talk to you soon. All right, I'm back. What's going on, guys? Now I'm like, I'm going to play Fortnite with the boys that she knows them. And she'll be like, cool, have fun. And then let me know when you're done. You know? And that's
Yeah.
like, I hide nothing from her. Not like I hide a lot of things, but I hide nothing from her. We talk about everything.
Weight loss solutions are not one size fits all. Everyone deserves to have a weight loss plan that is tailored to their specific needs. So if you're struggling with losing weight and need some extra help, it's time you check out Hers. Hers is changing women's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable weight loss treatments. Their holistic program gives you access to personalized solutions like GLP-1 weekly injections that have the same active ingredients as Ozempic and Wegovy, and oral medication kits. And your personalized treatment ships for free directly to your door. Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/date. That's forhers.com/date for your personalized weight loss treatment options. Forhers.com/date. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription is required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded. Still shredding your butthole with toilet paper that doesn't even get you clean? Get 2 times cleaner in half the time with a targeted spray of fresh water. Say hello to Tushy Bidet and goodbye to endless wiping. Gotta tell ya, my tushies never felt better. The Tushy Bidet easily attaches to your existing toilet without the need for additional plumbing or electricity. Installation is simple and takes less than 10 minutes. Each Tushy Bidet attachment comes with a nozzle adjuster to find the best angle for the most precise clean of your life. Every Hello Tushy Bidet comes with a 30-day hassle-free return and a 12-month warranty. It's time to ditch toilet paper and finally feel shower fresh with Hello Tushy. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use code DATE at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at hellotushy.com with promo code DATE.
If we do have an argument or like a slight tiff, we'll like talk about it, like vibe out, like what happened there, you know? She got mad at me one day, because she said, because I think before I speak a lot, and we were on the phone and she was just having a bad day, and it was something along the lines of like, she just goes like, we're not having a good conversation right now. We should probably recap this.
What was the conversation?
It was like it was about like all the travel coming up that I have and figuring out her flights with my flights, and how I have an assistant that does that. Like my sister is my assistant, but she like organizes it. I go just text her that, and then she goes, I don't want to go through her. Like I want to talk to you about it right now. Whatever it was, but whatever happened was she goes, all right, honestly, our vibes are off right now. We should probably just talk in a little bit of an hour, because I don't think us talking right now is going to be like, we're just kind of combative right now. And I said out loud, I go, Jesus, like that. And she, and I talked to her like 30 minutes later, and she's like, you can't do that. I go, what? And she goes, react to my attitude of like, if I say something and you're upset, you can't be like, God damn, and then hang the phone up, because you didn't say goodbye. You go, Jesus, and then hung the phone up. And it was like, that type of thing is like, that's more of a learning thing. You know, like it wasn't really even an argument. It was just like, our vibe's off. Let's talk soon. And me being like, God damn, you know?
Yeah.
But that's like it was like our worst argument we've ever had.
Yeah.
But we have, like, 5 months in, we got some, we're going to have some, you know?
Yeah, of course. Do you guys like to sleep at the same temperature?
She gets cold quick, but I think that's most women.
Oh.
Is like, I would like to have it colder, and she's like, it's freezing in here, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, she's an early riser. I'm not.
Okay.
But that's kind of great, because like the times I've slept like at her house, I wake up to breakfast an hour after she's been up.
And how does she deal with you doing like shows at night and being on the road a lot?
Fine. We have a good system. Like we talk a lot throughout the day, like hours and hours throughout the day. Like if I'm getting ready, I'll have her on speakerphone and we'll just be chatting. But she's used to it. At least we're going into the relationship with that. Like we're going long distance and travel. And she's going to come with me on the world tour next year. Like we're going to go to Australia and stuff. So she's going to come with me. And I couldn't imagine doing that alone. Like I'd want her to be there and experience that for the first time with her, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in astrology?
Yes. I would say no, you know, like not, I wouldn't.
What?
I would say for conversation's sake, yes. But if it came down to like if money on the line, do Scorpios always do this? No, I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's based on anything real.
Okay.
So no. But I do I also believe in like some superstitious shit too. Like I don't split the pole. I don't do any of that stuff. And I'm okay with it maybe not being real, but I like my superstitions. So I get it.
So some of the superstitions that you're into are like you don't split the pole if you're holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
If you spill salt, do you like throw something over your shoulder? If you break a mirror, do you have bad luck?
It would scare me. If I broke a mirror, I'd probably be like, fuck. You know? Like, oh shit.
Like 7 years. That's a long time of bad luck.
I will do I get a weird thing with littering and picking up coins. Yeah. Okay. So that's not even that's not superstition. I think that's just past trauma that I'm remembering. Littering, I'll never litter. Because in my head, I think like if I like drop a piece of plastic and it rolls away, like even if it's a tiny little piece of a gum wrapper and it like, I have to go chase it down and pick it up and throw it away. Otherwise, I believe that's bad karma and I'll have a bad show that night if I litter.
Okay.
Which is just dumb. That's me. The coins thing is, I told my friend this in confidence that I always pick up coins if I see them.
Yeah.
To not be wasteful, because when I was like 8, I was flicking a nickel in like a gravel parking lot with my dad, and then I couldn't find it, so I go, oh, whatever. And he like smacked the back of my head, and he was like, "You get on your all fours, you find the coin. You don't waste money like that." So I told my buddy that in confidence, and whenever we hang out, he throws change on the ground. And I'm like, I can't tell you these things because then he exploits it, and like he's like, "Oh yeah, get these pennies like that," and I'll throw them on the ground. I'm like, please don't do this. Yeah. So I can't knock astrology when I do shit like that all the time.
You know, I actually have a similar story with the coins. So when I was younger as well, I was walking with my mom and my mom was like, "Hey, there's a penny if you want to pick that up." And I was like, "No, I don't want to."
Yeah.
Like, it's a penny. What's a penny going to ever do to me? And she was like, "Oh, really? Okay, well, how about this? From now on, when we see change on the ground, we're going to pick it up and we're going to save it. We're going to put it in a jar and we're going to see how much money a penny here and there can actually be." And so I don't know if it was like a year or 9 months or whatever it was, but there was like $75.
That's such a funny comparison to how much better you were trained to pick up coins. My dad smacked my head and now I'm like, I always have to pick up coins. You're like,
yeah, but
I learned a valuable life lesson that made $75.
No, but now I have like this weird thing where I also pick up coins in, I would say 99% of situations. Sometimes like there's like,
yeah,
I won't.
Yeah, you know, there's places I won't pick
There's
up coins.
some coins that deserve to stay there.
If I wouldn't touch the floor, I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
Like a penny on an airplane, no thanks. Like if it's on the ground there.
Also, like the aisle is so small. I don't even if you can honestly reach a penny on the ground, you deserve it.
I always play with my ring. I have like a ring, a lucky ring.
You have a lucky ring?
But astrology's bullshit. But I have a lucky ring.
Why is this ring lucky?
I stepped on it at a pivotal moment in my career, right after something cool happened for me. I stepped on it, and then I just always wear it, and things have always done well for me after that, so I just attribute to that.
Yeah.
I had a lady on the plane. I have ADHD. I was playing with it, and this lady, she was like a scared flyer on the airplane next to me flying here. Like grabbing the seat, yelping whenever like there was turbulence. She'd be like, ah, like that. And she's like, sorry, I'm one of those flyers. I'm like, it's okay, I don't mind. And at one point, she leans over and she goes, when we're leaving the plane, she goes, "Are you a poker player?" And I'm like, I know how. And she's like, "I just noticed you were playing with your ring. I just couldn't help but be distracted by that." And I was like, okay.
Because poker players like play with the chips.
Yeah,
like
so
that,
I was doing like
or
one
whatever
of
it is?
these, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But what got me was like, I was like, was I annoying you with my fidgeting? You were screaming.
Well,
you know?
honestly, it was probably a nice distraction.
It was maybe, but I
For
feel
her?
like the way she said it was almost like, ugh, this whole flight you were playing with your ring. I'm like, quietly.
Yeah, you loud, fucking anxious chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I pushed her forward away with my finger.
Fuck her. All right, so let's see here. Do you cook?
I can make noodles and chicken.
Does your fiance cook?
Yes, she cooks very well.
Okay, so that'll be a plus. We're into that. Does she exercise?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. She's bought a walking mat. It's like a treadmill.
Oh, okay.
But there's no barriers.
Yeah, no, it's just
And so she walked-
influencers use those to
Yeah.
change outfits.
That's
They like walk on those and they like wear different outfits. If
to like, and then but they don't show the feet, so it looks like they're
so, it just
walking.
looks like they're just walking.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like does that for exercise, and I'm like, I feel like a light jog for half the time would make more sense, but I don't really know much about it.
Yeah.
But she does that, and then she does volleyball and sports and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Did you guys hook up the first time you met? Up in person?
not the first night, no.
But the first like time you were there. Were you only there for a night?
Like 3 nights, and yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that means, but
Means hell yeah, bro.
okay.
I had sex with my wife. No, we didn't hook up the first night because we wanted to take it slow.
So you just hooked up the next night.
Second night, yeah.
Yeah, second night.
That was
That's
all good. Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
I mean, it must have been really good to hook you.
Yeah, I mean, both of us. You know, I
Do
think
you
we
have-
both did a great job.
Do you have good? Congrats.
You know, I just go out there and try and give 100% every single time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any fetishes?
Oh, that was a quick steep climb.
We're 25 minutes into this. I need to know.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think. I mean, no.
What's your favorite position?
Regular old missionary.
You like to be on top?
Oh yeah.
Does she like that?
Yeah.
Is she a starfish?
No.
She's active.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really great. I have a whole new like chunk. I start my sets out now talking about. She recorded us on accident recently. She has a cat camera, like a Furbo,
Oh, okay.
and it was going off. It was like sending into her phone. Like it was like your cat's kind of going crazy right now, and it kept sending 10-second clips like to her phone. And so we had finished hooking up, and then she's looking at her phone laughing. She's like, our Furbo kept sending me clips, and then she sent them to me thinking I would be happy with this footage. Like she sent them to me as if I'd look at myself having sex and be like, wow, that's a stud. That guy's killing it.
He's hot.
I saw that footage and made 7 changes to my game. Like I didn't know you could have bad posture during sex until I saw myself. I made her shave my back after that. I didn't like, you know how hairy your back has to be for a 3 megapixel camera to pick it up on a shelf 20 feet away? It's gross. I hated that. I made so many changes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you also never know how your butt looks.
It's white. It's so much whiter than you think. And she was on top too, and I was like this. I was having sex underneath her. That sounds weird. Like I was doing it separately. But I was underneath her with my hands like this, like just chilling on my chest like a vampire. And I remember watching it, like yelling at myself like it was game tape. I'm like, do something with your hand. Why are you doing it? Like I was yelling at myself through these. And she
You're
was
like football coaching yourself?
yeah. And she's like, volume up. Like, and I'm like, I don't know. There's volume too. I don't want to hear me going, you know? I don't want, because you have to have a different voice. And I don't want to hear what I sound like. I still have the footage. I'll show you after we record.
No,
but
that's okay. I believe you.
I just want to put on, like, I want to do like America's Funniest Home Videos, like voiceover with Bob Saget, just being like, he thought this was gonna be a good time, and then it's just God, it was so embarrassing. I did not like that footage at all. But she looks at it and is like, look how sexy we are.
Yeah. When she was seducing you, did she have hot lingerie?
Shit. Yes. No. Yes.
You don't have to ask me.
I don't remember. I don't remember the first time we hooked up being like, it wasn't like a presentation. Mm-hmm. You know, it was just like making
Like
out.
she
and
wasn't
then
like putting on a show.
No.
Y'all were just like going home and just taking each other's clothes off.
Yeah. Just got right to it.
Just
you know what I mean?
cash.
Total cash.
Totally cash.
Yeah.
Has she done anything to like seduce you, like dress up or anything, like leather or lace or anything like
Not yet.
extra hot?
No. She will though. I know she will.
Well, usually on like a honeymoon that should happen for sure.
Yeah. She did bring lingerie once somewhere and then she never put it on. I didn't earn it, I guess.
Well, sometimes you just beat them to the punch.
Yeah, I had lingerie on, so I think it was probably why. She wanted, you know how embarrassing that would be, wearing the same thing.
So when is the next time you guys are going to see each other?
I'm gonna see her in next week. I'm doing a show. I'm doing something in LA for 2 days, so I'm gonna go stay with her. We're gonna hang out, get dinner, and then I have to like record the next day, and then I fly out the day after that. And then after that, we're going to see we're going to do an engagement party in Michigan with my family in like 3 weeks after that. So we have like little breaks, but we handle it well. And I
That's
also
good.
like my solitude too.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't mind the road. I never minded doing that stuff because I think time by yourself is important.
Yeah.
So
Have you farted in front of her?
yeah, she did first. It was so funny. She could have got away with it if it wasn't for those damn kids. No, she could have gotten away with it easily. She was at the end of the bed at a hotel. I remember the moment, and it was it was just like that. It was like a quick one. But I remember I was on my phone, laying on the bed, and she was at the head of the bed or the toe of the bed, foot of the bed, and I just hear it. And then if she would have kept walking, I would have been like, oh, she stubbed her toe or kicked her shoe. But she was like walking, and she goes like that, and like looked right at me, and I go, oh, was that a fart? And she goes, no, I've never farted ever. And I was like, oh, you've never farted ever? And it was the funniest thing. I laughed so hard, and it honestly made me love her even more.
And then you.
Oh, that's my fetish. No, I'm kidding.
Could you imagine? You bottle them. Some people do that.
No, really?
Oh yeah, it's like an OnlyFans thing. There's like a girl that is making crazy money. She's farting in a jar, and then puts the mason jar like top of it, and then she sells her farts in a jar. So, and you can actually open it up and smell her fart.
Really? How do you know?
I don't, but the reviews online are wild.
Really? And they're like, oh, this is a.
But people are bottling everything. People are bottling their bath water, their tears.
That I heard about.
You can buy underwear.
Underwear, to me, is probably the least crazy of that all.
Oh, it's so gross.
It is really gross. But you compared to bottled farts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But at least the bottled fart is like so much more unique.
You're gonna make an argument for bottled farts being sexier than used underwear?
No, I'm not. Well, yeah.
You think so?
Because I guess I'm more of a scent person. I would rather know what you smell like than what your pussy is doing in your underwear.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I don't want any of it. You know? I'm just a classic vagina and boobs guy.
Do you prefer boobs or butt?
I don't.
What?
It's funny answering these questions, keeping my fiance in mind. I prefer butt. It doesn't matter to me. I've dated a fat butt. I've dated big boobs.
You've had it all. You've had it all. How did you propose to her?
On a beach in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were initially just going on vacation because my tour is starting now. Like
You seem to like Hawaii a lot.
Oddly enough, I'm going to be there 3 times within a year, and I've never been there before. I went the first time in April.
And you cut your hand.
Yep, and then I went again with her just now, like 2 weeks ago, a month ago.
A month ago.
And we got engaged. And then I'm going again in like February for Maui, like Valentine's Day, but I'm doing shows there.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, I went to Hawaii with her because I always wanted to do like hiking and all that stuff in Hawaii. And so we got to do it proper this time. And it was the first day. We rented an Airbnb, so it was like our own place. Mm-hmm. And then we went to a place called Secret Beach, like 8 a.m. the first morning. Went to the beach, walked down to the water. And then I said, let's bring your phone, like we'll do a photo together down here. And she goes, oh, this is perfect. I have my tripod. And she goes, what we can do is just take video and choose the best frame of that. And I was like, that's even better because now I can propose.
And she'll have it on camera.
Yep.
She hooked it up.
It worked out great. And she did not have any idea.
So you guys were hiking. Well, yeah. So she was shocked. Really?
Yeah. She didn't believe it even though she had an idea. She had an idea that she was going to get proposed to because we talked about it. She picked the ring out.
She's clearly looking to get married if she's on The Bachelorette.
Yeah. And
So-
I'm looking to be more serious.
Yeah.
You know-
That's good.
Yeah. I honestly just when I'm done with my shows, I want to go back to my room and call my wife. That's really the better of.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out to a bar or like go home to my room like alone and be like, that was fun. I hope tomorrow's fun too. I want like to share this.
Was that
with
a Kermit the
somebody.
Frog voice?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay.
Kermit the Frog here. That's pretty good.
That was good. So you got it on camera. She said yes, and the rest is
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cute.
Yeah, I'm
what a
excited.
love story.
It's honestly, it's easy decision. None of it scares me at all. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I've never dated somebody that was as much of a friend as she is.
Yeah.
Like, which is really important. I've dated people long term because like I was just like, this is the type of person I should be with. Mm-hmm. And then I just didn't enjoy their company. And I found myself like not looking forward to the being around them, you know?
Yeah. Well, you
And
found your soulmate.
I got her.
So you're
set.
going on tour.
Yep.
You're doing the damn thing. She's gonna come with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Where
much as she can
people find you?
JeffRockCare.com is like all my links to all my stuff, but we have a cool subreddit, which is really awesome, where I post clips there, but I also post the same clips to every social media platform. So if you look up my name, Jeff Rockcare, you'll find me on anything.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming on and sharing.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's so cool. This is a very original love story.
It is?
It is, yeah. One of my last guests met his wife in 5th grade. So going from someone who met them in 5th grade.
Mike Cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah.
So 5th grade to 5 months ago. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, love can really be on the spectrum.
That is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. I'm really rooting on for this one.
No, I am too. We all are.
It said I lost all confidence in the
No.
last minute of a podcast. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, you're in it to win it. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you for coming on. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.